I'm Lance Chantilly's Words. I'm just graduated. I was in 12th grade, and I came out here for prom and graduation. It was a lot of fun. It was nice to have closure and be with all your fellow graduates, having only met them in a virtual environment. It was a great experience, and it was really sort of poignant to have each teacher speak on a student's behalf, each individual experience at Laurel Springs. So the Costa Rica trip was with Laurel Springs, and it was to the Student Leadership Summit in Costa Rica, and it was on environmental issues. We had a little class beforehand that met about 4 months before, and we had an I class each week where we sort of met each other and sort of talked about what we were going to be doing. And then we arrived in Costa Rica, and we had a week trip, and we toured Costa Rica looking at their sustainability. And then finally, at the end of it, we had a panel summit in Monteverde. I think the lessons I've learned, well, one, also the great bonds that I have with students. I've still kept in contact with everyone, but also be successful there and learn new things is a really great lesson to have.
Schmidt, and I'm a senior at Laurel Springs, and I came this weekend to attend the graduation as well as the prom and also the open mic night. I play violin and viola as well as environmental activism, and I've been doing both those things since before middle school, and Laurel Springs has allowed me to expand my love of environmental work by having the time to intern at an organization, having the time to do citizen science work, and continue all of that through high school. I had a really great time during the graduation, and I just really enjoyed hearing a lot about my classmates especially. I was so impressed with all of the different things that my classmates are doing. I'd seen a lot of them and met them in virtual classrooms, but I never met them face to face. And so to hear about all of their accomplishments and all the things that they're doing, that they're able to do because of Laurel Springs, was really incredible.
My name is Daisy Selzer. I'm in 12th grade, and I came here this weekend to attend the graduation ceremony and to go to prom. I live very far away from any of the local schools. I think that Laurel Springs, more than anything, has taught me to be disciplined and to manage my time, which I know will help me in the future no matter what I do, whether it be in college or in my future career.
My daughter is Mia Hackworth, and she's in the 7th grade at Laurel Springs.
And I came here this weekend because I got inducted into the National Junior Honor Society.
When she was in 3rd grade, she was living part-time with her skating coach and part-time at home and going to school 50% of the time. And it was just a lot for a young child to handle. So we decided to make the move to go to online school.
Laurel Springs helps me pursue my dream of being a figure skater because it allows me to have more time to skate, and so it's a more flexible schedule with school and skating.
What I love is that I was able to take AP classes, but at the same time I was able to pursue those extracurricular interests, and that was of course because Laurel Springs, you don't have to do that during normal school hours. So I'm able to catch up sometimes, for example, on a weekend or what would normally be a spring or winter break for a high school. I'm actually able to catch up on work I might have missed, or even get ahead with work if I know that I would be traveling to perform. So I think that flexible schedule is what has allowed me to continue with Laurel Springs, and also knowing that my teachers will be able to help me even when I'm not necessarily in the same place is extremely helpful. So I started working with Ms. Polakowski during my junior year at Laurel Springs, and she's been a lot more than a counselor for me. She's been there when I needed to get advice on what classes to take. She's been there to help me figure out how to balance my schedule so that I would have time to pursue my extracurricular activities.
Then French teacher, of course, Emily Feldman. I mean, I really love her. I don't want to be biased because I'm French.
It's more Mr. Human, Mr. Diskin, this year Ms. Gilbertson, and what I especially love about my teachers is the fact that they give consistent feedback and they do it on a very prompt basis.
Just knowing that even though you are doing your classes alone, that there are other people out there doing it with you, and just the bonds that I've had with teachers and the individualization.
When we were looking at schools, college is always part of our focus. And we noticed that the graduates from Laurel Springs go to really good colleges, and that was a key factor in our decision.
My plans for next year are to go to the University of St. Andrews in Scotland and study computer science.
I'm going to Yale University to study mechanical engineering on a design track and to still keep with the performing arts.
Next year I'm going to be attending Emory University as a Robert Woodruff Scholar and hopefully joining the astronomy club.